We're going to call the meeting to order. It's a meeting of the Newbury Library Board of Trustees. Whatever today is, about September 10th. Okay. Do the roll call. So,
Melissa Mashburn,
Alex Burke.
Terry Litters, Abby Olson,
Catherine Singlet, Haley Hart.
okay, take a second. All right. And the first item on the agenda is the minutes from previous meeting, which I think was in July, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had it on block there.
Yeah. And so, a chance to take a look at it, any changes, amendments, modifications, pretty much me to discuss. I think there's only 3 of us here at that time.
Yeah.
So, any changes that you want? Is there a motion to accept?
So moved.
Second, motion made and seconded. All in favor? Okay, minutes are approved. Second one, the next item is the director's report.
Sure, it's kind of lengthy this time around. Don't mind, all of you have it crossed out because I started a thought, left it, and then didn't come back to it. And then I was trying to figure out what it was, and it's gone, and I never got it.
No worries.
So, don't mind that.
Gee, welcome to the club.
Yeah, it's been one. So we were having trouble with our front door. It was not latched properly. It has been since fixed, and we have not, knock on wood, had any issues since.
Who fixed it?
DPW. Yep.
And TriMet.
Yes, yeah. So they called in, tried to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were here after the election. We were unable, after setting it up, we were unable to close the door and lock it up. So we have visits from 2 of Newbury's finest.
Yes, but it's all good now. We're all set, and we truly have not had any issues.
Oh, that's
It's been great.
That's good.
We've had a ton of changes in staffing, as I'm sure you are all aware. First is Catherine, who's our new AD. So she's been here to get to know how it runs. That way, if anything happens and I can't make it something, which will not happen, Catherine is here. Yeah, she's been incredible. Starting in September, we had Liz started as head of circulation. So Liz took Catherine's old job and has been rocking it. And on that same day, Will took Liz's old job and also has been rocking it. So right now, the youth service associate position is open. That was Corey's position. That's been open. We're slowly starting to get some actual applications. And as soon as Nikki's back, we'll be scheduling interviews. And then the other library associate, the circ associate position should be posted hopefully by the end of the week. So we're moving forward. And then the fun news is that I have gotten approval to write up a substitute librarian position. It has been submitted to the town, and I actually just got a call this morning, and I'll be meeting with the HR board in the next couple weeks to go through that so that we can get it all approved. This would allow us to have someone in, so if everyone is sick, we have someone that can come in Saturdays if we're short-staffed or something. We already have a previous staff member who's interested in helping out and potentially being that sub. So we're very excited. So we're moving forward with that.
Excellent.
So that's all the staffing. We're all very excited. Lots of changes. That's all for the best. Overall, the state survey's done. I'm working on the state's financial report right now, which I'll be getting help from our town accountant when she's back from vacation. I've been working on the cultural council grant. I should have that in by the end of the week. And then both Catherine and I have gotten scholarships to attend the New England Library Association conference in October.
That's great.
So we'll be going, which is very exciting.
Excellent.
Where are they holding it?
It's up in Portland, Maine.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, so not far,
Yeah.
easy to get to.
Nice.
That too.
Also a
Yeah.
wonderful city.
It's
My
a-
favorite
I
city
know,
around us.
I'm very excited. I've got friends up there. I'm gonna try to go in a day early, stay with her for a day, and then go to the conference.
Yeah.
Good.
And then, programming is back because Catherine is here and doing a wonderful job.
Yep.
Yoga's back, the first class is this morning. We've got a C-class succulent craft happening, which is almost entirely full, which by now might be. I have
It
not,
is.
haven't checked.
Okay.
Friday, the 20th, we are having a team program. One Up Games is coming. They do all kinds of video gaming. We've been really, really pushing this. We've been to the schools, we've posted around town, we've reached out to other libraries in the area, and we do have some registration, so we're really, really hopeful.
This is aimed at teenagers?
Yes, yep. We are partnering with the Tewksbury Public Library to offer a series of virtual job hunting programs on Monday afternoons. And then on the 25th, we're hosting Sally Snowman, who does the Boston Light, which is the last manned Coast Guard light station. So that's a presentation that looks exciting. And then finally for this month, we are having MRFRS, the Cat Rescue, come. And so if you're looking to adopt cats, come, because otherwise I'm going to adopt a 6th cat and I don't want to do that. Fifth, there's only 4, we have 4. 5 cats is too many, so I'll stick with our 4. So,
I'm
told on fire.
there's 3 of us. That's a lot of cats. There's 3 of us and 4 cats, and that's
Plus 2 strays which she feeds.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, goodness has nothing to do with it.
Are you going to the cat video fest at the screening room this weekend?
I do know about it, but I will be there.
Check it out. I'm very excited though. I do not have cats, but I am a cat person.
Well, then we gotta stop by at the adoption event. This is also just hanging out with cats. It's a kitty cat cafe. It's dangerous.
Okay, it's gonna be really dangerous. I'm not gonna do it.
So we're very excited about all that. Overall, we're doing well. Statistics taking the summer slump, but we're hoping to come back up now that it's fall. So September is that 18-month where either a bunch of families come back or they're really swamped with getting back to school, and then we see that in October. So a little bit slow.
I'm just going to talk about the one program this past week. You know, Catherine's brother, outstanding. He's written a book. He was a speechwriter for Obama and did a presentation through the Tewksbury Library. And we're teaming up with them to do some other things. So they do some terrific programming. And he was outstanding. And he will be speaking at the JFK Library later this month. Yeah, so, and that one you can sign up for online and watch it online, so, through Zoom. Through the JFK, it's called the JFK Forum. They run wonderful programs. Yeah. So that's coming up, I think, is it the 20th?
The book is out the 17th.
The 17th.
The JFK is the 18th.
The 18th, okay. Excellent.
Yeah, Catherine's been rocking at programs, and obviously that's a personal one for her. That's great. Other than that, we're doing well. Budget's moving forward. I do have one request for professional development funds for today. But other than that, we're doing well.
Anything on the budget, everything is, I guess having staffing changes probably gives us a little bit of flexibility in terms of not spending all the money.
Yeah, so we're doing well. I am not in the report, but I have been working to get an AED machine for this room. So I've gotten the vendor now, and I have the make and model. I just need to get the right, particular, not model. Make. I have the make. I need the model. This brand has 2 different ones, and we're trying to stay consistent with the town. So I'm going to be reaching out to find out exactly which one they have, so that we're consistent. But otherwise, we are moving along with that one, and then for the one for the inside of the building, where I've been given a lot of possible places for grants, so moving along with that one as soon as we get the one that we need in the building. Let's get one in the meeting room first.
Question on the library budget report.
Yes.
In the box at the bottom, you refer to FY23. Would that be?
That should be for 24. I took the last year's budget and updated it, and
Or 25? I just don't know.
I'll double check it. If it is for FY25, that means then all of last year was wrong. Because this comes from the FY24. So I will find out for you.
Well, it should say 25, because it does tie in with the budgeted line above
Right.
on the left.
Yep.
It's municipal.
And I've noticed that and been cautious to question.
Oh, no, please do.
But
Please do.
I
Anytime you see something like
can't read
that,
ethics.
yeah.
Happens.
Yeah, anytime you see something like that, basically what I take is the template and then I change things to make it updated for the next year, and clearly I missed it, so please let me know when you see stuff like that. I will fix them.
No worries.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, overall, we're doing all right. We're moving forward. We just got, I have a ton of invoices for books, so you'll see some of these numbers are a little low for book budget stuff, but we'll be, honestly, at the end of this week, skyrocketing, so.
Was there
And
any-
who's going to countersign?
Any follow-up on the Freedom of Information request?
So last I talked to John over at IT, we are good. They were going to be looking into something. He said he could reach out if he needs my information, but it sounds like he might not have. So I
Okay.
have everything pulled and ready, but
Okay. So no,
Good to go.
yeah, okay. I was just curious, is any identification as to who has requested this information?
I'm clear that it wouldn't.
Okay. No, we can all speculate. Okay.
We think we know.
Yeah, we think.
Either way,
Or whatever.
yeah. As of right now,
The
we're
numbers,
not.
the numbers are what the numbers are.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like we've got everything, but there's, everything's pulled and ready if needed, but
Yeah.
I don't know where we're at on that, so I'm just holding
Okay.
off until I hear from John.
Okay. Just as, and again, under facilities issues, I did have an opportunity to get some information from James relative to the various capital projects we have ongoing. Bid opening for the roof was last week. Apparently, they didn't give me the numbers, but apparently we came in under budget. And they're now in the process of putting a contract together to get that prepared in order to go forward. The generator contract has been awarded. I don't remember the name of the person who got it. The issue there is delivery. There's a 20-week delivery time on the generator. This is the supply chain. So what they're proposing to do is probably come in earlier and put in the platform and the gas line.
Yeah.
So they'll be in place whenever the generator becomes available.
Right.
It was somebody from Amesbury, and for the life of me, I don't remember.
So we're gonna have to probably weather one more winter. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably a month ago, maybe 5 or 6 weeks ago, actually, that the contract was awarded. So we're going to get another,
It's okay. At least we're moving forward, I'll take it.
yeah, so. And the heating of the HVAC system, as you know, that's gotten delayed because they're focused on the elementary school.
Yep.
They're still working on that, and at this point, as long as we have heat in the winter, AC has been the big issue, and that won't be a problem until next spring, next summer. So and hopefully it'll be fixed by then.
Yes.
And the other issue was the AV charging stations. They should be happening momentarily, from what he tells me. So there's 2 charging stations going here, and I believe 2 at the Central Street fields. So, yeah.
What's the time frame on those?
He said that should be starting
Oh,
momentarily. At least that's
great.
as of today.
That's great.
So that's the update from James. So
Yeah, they've been a huge help recently, just a bunch of little stuff. We
Yeah.
had a screw come off of a vent that they were able to fix for us. We had a piece of metal that was left in the parking lot over this weekend that was found this morning, and it was fine. It was like in the grass in a safe place, but it was like, so they were able to dispose of that, which was lovely. They've
Someone
been
couldn't get to the transfer station?
unclear. We don't have video cameras, so I couldn't tell you.
that is
Yes.
one of the things that we were going to work on.
Yes, it is an ideal thing.
2 things.
Yeah, security
The
cameras.
security cameras and the handicapped accessibility to the
Yes,
bathrooms.
yes.
We'll get that done this year.
Better late than never.
That is on the list.
It's only 25 years. Come on. I don't want to rush these things.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, maybe everyone was gonna, not be handicapped anymore.
Wing and a prayer.
Yeah. So that's what I
So So I, again, didn't put it on the agenda because I wasn't thinking, but for professional development, I'd love to be able to, I know that in the past we've used the gift and donation funds for that. I would love to be able to request some for that.
Did we have a specific amount that we appropriated for that, or was it?
For last year, there was, yeah.
Okay, and that was, do you remember?
Off the top of my head, a little bit more than I'm asking for this year.
Okay.
I want to say it was 25, and I'm asking for 2.
And that would come from where?
Gift and memorial.
Okay. No,
Especially with all the changes in position.
yeah,
Absolutely.
it's really.
Yes.
Well, that's it. It's like this year, I really
Yeah.
want to push to make sure that we're doing as much training. And like conferences and such, we don't have to worry about as much because, again, there's a lot of scholarships available now. They've changed up the way they're doing that, which is incredible. Both of us got one for the same conference, which is kind of astounding. So, but for like online training and getting people up to speed, that's kind of the dream.
Okay.
Well, let's see here.
One of the good things about the scholarship here in Anila is that we can submit costs incurred prior to going. So like we already booked our conference attendance. And like the hotel rooms won't be charged till we go, but, so, we don't have to wait for that event to happen before we can submit for reimbursement.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
Yeah. It was 25.
2,500.
Yep. And I'm asking for 2,000.
Should we stay with 25?
Yeah, stay with 25.
Again, considering, as Terry mentions, all of the staff.
We can. We used so very little of that last year, and while I am going to push on it, I still don't think we'll reach. Basically, this gives 250 per person.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
think the most per person we got was about 100. So, and that was
All right,
like,
so let's go with the 2.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
we go through the year and we find that there's a need for
Yeah.
more, I mean,
Right.
let's
where
build
do
on
we
what
stand on the
we've
state aid at the moment?
we have a lot of state aid, they just kind of discourage using it for staffing needs
Okay.
and stuff like that. So, but that's a lot of the bigger plans that we have right now.
Okay.
That's where I'm planning on,
Okay.
on dipping in, so.
Okay, good. So it's looking for a motion to support the professional development fund for $2,000.
I would
Second.
second.
Second. All in favor? All right.
Thank you.
And this is across the board, staffing will be this opportunity for learning and so forth. and work will
Yeah,
be
so
across the board.
I basically, it's $250 per person for all 8 staff members.
Good.
That includes the 2 part-timers we don't
Yep.
have yet, and our library.
Library staff, okay, good. I would think that integrating everybody into the process is to our advantage going forward.
Yeah.
So,
It's how you build skills and build
Teamwork.
want in
yes, exactly.
being.
Very good. Just to keep the meeting going, I'm trying to think of other things.
You don't want it to be like a 12-minute meeting?
Yeah, we're trying to break a record every time we meet now. How quick can we do it? It's 4:35, the meeting's over. Okay. Well, is everybody at Plum Island all the way here to, want to make it worth everybody's while. So,
You like the Plum Fest?
Yeah, I actually have a friend whose daughter is planning to bring 4 children, the youngest being 9 months and the oldest being 5, if that works out mathematically, maybe the oldest is 6. And so I've offered up a parking spot because taking the shuttle under those
Yeah.
circumstances seems
Yeah, yeah.
nuts. Yeah.
Anyone have any
That's-
questions for me, I guess? That's kind of like where I'm at. Is there any questions, updates y'all are looking for?
Well, I know you've got a very good working relationship with Town Hall.
Yes.
And that's, kudos.
Yeah, no, that's been going
That
really, really
is-
well. Yeah.
No one in the enemy, which is great. Yes?
Yeah, no, we've been working very well.
Yeah. I think that's great.
Yeah, and as soon as he gets back from vacation, we're gonna meet to figure out, there's a bunch of stuff on the financial report that is simply information I do not have. So we're gonna need to.
And I think what would be helpful for the board also going forward is to get a breakdown of what is available from the various gift and memorial funds.
Sure, I can give you those bold numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, I just.
And again, I know we do it periodically, and it's like a sieve.
Yeah, no, that, and anytime there's something information-wise you want, right now I'm kind of, at least for the budget, I'm just going with what I was
Yep.
given last time, but I would love,
Just so that we know what's there.
Yeah.
So we've talked about this before, that anything that we're going to look for from the town,
Yeah.
they're going to look at what we already have
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we
available
should start with
to
what we
us.
have, because we do
And-
have a bit of that.
Yeah, we have a good amount. We've got the Lois Smith Fund that we still have available to us for technology.
Yeah,
I would assume you'll be looking at things to upgrade.
well, yes and no, that one is a dwindling case, but.
Are we not making interest?
We are, but we are using it.
You're
for-
using it though for,
Oh, yeah, we've
Okay.
been using it for a ton of stuff.
okay,
Yeah,
Good.
we most recently just added our tracking software, so the statistics you get now are a lot more accurate than they used to be.
okay.
Because now we're tracking all of our questions, our reference questions, like how we're helping people. So now I can see when is the busiest and what kinds of questions are coming through. So, yeah, it's a really lovely system.
Okay.
It's not terribly expensive, and so we're using it.
Okay, so
for
you're using the
that.
Lois
Yeah.
Smith funds for that, okay, good. Then we still have some of the NAID money left,
Yeah.
yeah. That may be something we'll tap into, we'll talk about doing for video cameras, maybe grant money for video.
Honestly, I mean, grant would be obviously preferable.
Oh, absolutely.
But also, we do have a lot in state aid right now, so
Okay.
we have not really touched it in a while, so we
Okay.
have a good,
Is-
like, I have a boundary of where I don't want to pass, but we still
Right.
have a ton of money there.
Okay, and it is a bill, we can use it for staffing if we have to.
If we have to, yeah.
We have done,
We have done, it is frowned
Yeah.
upon, they love it to use it for things that more directly affect patrons.
Okay.
So like accessibility is one of those things.
You
Yes.
should imagine.
I did, yes. So, and also, again, with all the staffing changes, at least this year, I don't see us having any payment problems with staffing.
Okay.
We've had enough gaps in coverage. I don't think it's going to be an issue.
so it's in the line here, total funds and grant budget, the overall 51,450. Is that,
It is not the full accurate. So that's basically what's budgeted. The way that the way that the budget is set up has been something to work with. And this is my first budget, so there's been a lot of a learning curve here. Not my first budget, but my first big
Yeah.
library budget.
yeah,
Yes and no. That doesn't take into account all the backlogs. So like, that is for everything accurate except for state aid. Because state aid, basically what we get in a year is what's put into that, whereas we have essentially close to that number in state aid, which is,
outside this number.
yes, it has not been touched.
So they were
In
stating
at least-
roughly 12 years.
Yeah, exactly, and it has not been touched in years.
We traditionally have not
Yeah, I think last year we used
I think the last time we tapped it was to supplement.
some salaries.
Right. Fair and,
Well, we did, last year we used it to cover the temp position when Corey was temp.
Yeah.
But like, that was like $800 every like month, so.
Killer.
So we have a lot there, so that's kind of my primary source for a lot of these bigger projects at the moment.
Okay.
Because that's generally how they want us to use it. And we've got it.
Okay.
But yeah, I can give you the breakdown of the actual funds for the next
That
one.
would be nice.
Yeah.
We don't have to have it, I mean, it's at your discretion, all of it.
No, it's
Yeah.
totally
No,
fine.
it's-
I think it makes sense. Again, all the help I can get.
And us too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
All right. And one of the other things that we've talked about was the consolidation of all of the policies that have been promulgated by
Yes.
the board over the years. We were going to pull that into one document at some point.
Yeah.
So that's just a,
Yeah, I've been going through them, just to make sure a lot of them are mostly up to date. There's a few things I'll change in
Okay.
Show you all.
And
But-
if you think there's things that are missing that we should have
Yeah.
in place, because I think what triggered a number of those was some of the events of the past 2 or 3
Absolutely.
years.
And I'm sure there will always be new ones that we'll want to add.
So,
And then, yeah, putting them into one document, that way we can put them
Mhm.
nicely into the website would be lovely.
Exactly.
Do we still have a request for reconsideration form?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Hey, it is high on my list. We have one, it is essentially hidden. It's not really anywhere on our website, which is,
Fine.
yes and no.
Yeah.
And also, I'd like to update that one. So, yeah, but we do have one technically.
Okay. Wondering.
Yes, yeah, we do technically have one, which is good.
Does anyone else have any other things you want to discuss? Question or whatever?
Harvest Fest is coming up.
That's right.
I was
Yes,
going
yes,
to ask
yes.
how the
Yes.
reorg
Yes.
meeting for, because I was hoping to come for Friends of the Library.
Oh, sure, yeah.
How did that go?
Great. So we had a pretty full house.
Yes.
And we have a new membership person who's taking over membership, which is amazing. She's great.
Who is it?
I don't remember her name. I can go back.
They did say her name, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no, there's nothing happening. Everything is in now. It's so good.
Now, you have a ways to go before you can
God,
claim that.
I wish. I wish.
Ah,
But yeah, so that's all good. I know that they're going to be moving forward with a pie sale through Josie, so that'll be going on a couple days before.
Okay, they're going to do,
Yeah.
they decided to do
Yeah.
that. It's the
So
same
the-
lady that runs
Yes.
the pie sale for the Anna Jakes.
Yep, so
Yeah.
we'll be doing that. I think it's, the pickup will be the Wednesday before.
Wednesday before.
We're looking to have some, like, most of the sign up pushing for that of like people actually getting their prize and prepping for that will be closer to the date. But we're probably gonna have something up with Harvest Fest just because we're gonna stop people.
Just the day before what?
Oh, Thanksgiving, I'm so sorry. Again, I don't really know what's happening up here.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Harvest
the pie
Fest.
sale would be for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
that's
said,
yeah, they're so
Brought
good. She brought
samples.
samples.
She-
It was-
It was amazing, the stuff that she brought to the meeting. I'm sitting in the corner.
But yeah,
It was
I don't think she'd sleep.
I think no, she's amazing.
She's a huge contributor to the plant sale. I met her
Yes.
a couple of years ago. She contributes, she's used
I don't
to
know.
West Newberry.
Yeah,
And I was like,
I don't know how she does what she does. She's incredible. But yeah, Harvest Fest is looking great.
just good.
And it's,
Yeah, she's gonna make
the
some stuff for Harvest Fest.
Harvest Fest is what, October 26th?
I believe so. I have it on my calendar.
Trying to do this from memory.
I think you're correct. October, yes, 26th.
October 26th is.
Yeah, Saturday,
It's a
Harvest
Saturday.
Fest.
And then we're gonna do, I guess I missed it, but we're gonna do touch a truck that day.
Yeah, yep, so Nikki's already made a ton of conversations with all of the local,
Yep.
the police, the fire, DPW about what trucks we can get here for the vehicle day and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's all exciting. We're in contact with Farmer Andrew to try to get all kinds of animals coming up. We're gonna set up lawn games in the back. So yeah, it's gonna be good.
Good.
It's looking good. And then soup is still happening. I somehow signed myself up to make soup.
Yeah, I heard
So
you.
I'm so sorry for everybody. We're
Yeah.
gonna try to keep that.
Are they still doing like the contest, like the chili
Yes.
contest?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just soup.
It's soup.
It's just gonna be soup.
And there's not a lot of us, thankfully.
They're trying to do what, 6 to 8 people?
Yeah.
Are they looking for more or are they?
I don't know yet. I know that they're looking to do 6 to 8. I think they have a good roster of people, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said I would do it, but I did. And so now
It was in
we'll
the,
have
it was in the moment.
There are good recipes out there.
I have a great soup recipe, I don't cook. I very rarely cook. I made like 3 things, and granted, this soup is one of them, but it's
There
fine.
you go.
Yeah, so yeah, that'll happen still, the pumpkin contest will still happen. So the only thing that we're on the fence with is the photo booth that they did last year, because they just didn't get a lot of traction for the amount of work. But other than that, everything else is
Yeah,
probably.
you need someone out there to promote it.
Exactly,
Like,
that's
young kids
it.
Say, hey, come on over and take the, you know.
Yeah, and then also
location
location-wise, last year, it wasn't a great spot to see. So there's discussion about how we can do it. So we'll see what that comes to. But yeah, it's moving along.
Yeah, They
We're
were,
getting
they
excited.
were quite energized.
They were very good.
Yeah,
It's great.
yeah.
Yeah, so
They've done good stuff.
They've done amazing stuff.
really
They're
good.
incredible.
Yeah.
They're an incredible friends board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for what they do and support the library, so that's.
Seriously. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's all good. But yeah, that's the next big thing from them coming up.
So do we want to pick a date for the next 15-minute meeting?
If we're doing the second Tuesday, like, please do 10/8, October 8th.
How's that sound?
Not bad.
Yeah, they're going to the second Tuesday, we'll probably get into that habit. Yes.
Yeah, things happen, but you know,
Yeah,
they start off the fall.
yeah, we'll start off the new year with, all right. And is there a motion to adjourn now that it's 5 o'clock?
So moved. Second.
Made and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.